Hello guys, before we start, I would just like to say, if you do like the video, please make sure you hit that like button and also share to other artists who may be interested in art tutorials. Thank you. Alright, let's get to it. Start this tutorial. Hey guys. So today we're going to be making an eye. I'm making an eye today. I'm making an eye. We're going to be doing it in a beginner friendly way. So first, make the canvas any skin color you prefer. I prefer brown. Next, let us sketch out a circle. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, but it does help. Try to get it as perfect as you can. I'm not, all good myself, but you see, we got a circle. Now, all you need to do, add 2 lines. These 2 lines are very important. They're like markers for the labia. I think that's what you call it. You know what? Let's look that up actually real quick. That's what it's called, lacrimal. A lacrimal caruncle. Caruncle. Tear duct. Yeah. Alright. Back to what I was doing. So, alright. Yeah. So make sure you do that. Now we're going to add the arc. Boom. Make sure you got a nice arc. This one just slightly above the line. Try to even that out. Get rid of this part right here. The outer ring. Okay. And now for the eyeball. This eyeball is just another circle inside the eye. And then you add another circle. So make sure you guys just followed along with that. So make sure you get the arc. Go back if you have to. Make sure you get these 2 guides. This is supposed to let you know the endings of the eyes. And this is supposed to, so what I mean by the lacrimal, we just looked that up. So now we know what it is. Alright. Boom. That part of the eye. So that's why you want to do that. That helps too. This part, you could extend it if you want. And since we're sketching, we have a bit more freedom. So you just want to draw a line right under. I would say try to get it as close as possible. You want to know why? Because this is where the bottom eyelash goes, and you want to make sure it's not too far, because your bottom lashes are actually not that far from your eyelid. Now if you look at it, okay, make sure you make this thick. Make this line as thick as you want it to be. Okay. And now for the next step. We do the line art. So grab your pencil that you use for line art, your brush that you use for line art. Just start outlining. Hey guys, I'm gonna fast forward this part to save us the time. Alright, now grab a white. I'm going more for red because I want it to feel like there's a little blood behind it, you feel me? Because your eyeball is packed with a bunch of fluid and blood vessels. You know, I'm trying to make it sound smart. But you know, we're just adding a little pigment to it, that's all. And make sure you're layering it, guys. I'm sorry if I didn't say that at the beginning. Make sure you layer it. Make sure you layer it because it's just a lot easier. You can properly customize the. You just have way more, flexibility when it comes down to your artwork. So just make sure you layer it. Anywho. Pick a dark brown. Honestly, you can make the eye color, whatever color you want. But I'm choosing a saturated dark brown. And also the width of your line art, I just thought about that. The width of your line art is important. So try to stick to thinner lines because the one thing I realized with thin lines, it's a lot better when it comes down to more detail. It shows. I feel like it definitely brings the detail more, the focus to more of like the. I don't know how to say it, but it definitely brings more focus to the detail of whatever you're drawing. I hope that made sense. It's whatever. Each whatever. Don't care. I really don't. No. You're just drawing. You're just making things happen. Bringing forth creation. There I go babbling. I think I got the color in here. Yeah. Nice red. If you guys don't know about what understand what the heck I just did to just allow myself to just color within this, that's actually called, what we like to call lock transparent pixels. And you can get that in Clip Studio. I don't know if they, I'm pretty sure other software have it. Usually just find it within your layers. You just click it, and it locks the layer for you to color only within that. Once I turn it off, I'm coloring outside. Just a little fun fact for my artiste. I like to turn this red. Has a little more life to it. A little something I learned from Likelihood Art. I don't know if y'all know who that is. Anywho, alright, now we add the light. This is when we bring the image forward. Here we go. Let's do this. Boom, boom. You see? Ooh. Oh my gosh, I already see a little change in quality. Oh my gosh. You start adding, darker shades, give it more of that 3D feel. You want to do that around the outer rim. Don't worry, we can resuscitate that lacquerate. I forgot the word. I forgot the word, guys. Let's bring that back. And look, that's beautiful. Anywho, alright, let's get that. Boom, chakalaka. Boom. Alright, make sure you add that detail, that light. Add some of the darks, because it's usually nice little dark lines in between those two. If you add that rim. Alright, I think that's pretty much done. If I do say so myself. Just add a little highlight real quick before I move on to the next layer. A little glaze. That's what we're gonna call it, glaze. And now we can start adding the highlights. Now this is what makes the eye pop even more. This is the very important part. You wanna boom, boom. This is what's gonna give it that pop, make it come forward. Also get a little creative with it if you want. I do feel the need to just assert these lashes, make them a bit longer. Not too much now. Just follow my lead. Yeah. Just add that. I actually think that works. Keep in mind, be creative, guys. Not everything has to be freaking accurate as long as it looks good. Alright, let us move on.
Underneath it all, everything's actually alright.
It's crazy because I definitely did forget to do something. I meant to Add that. Wow. It's whatever. Just do that right now. Could always just.
It's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself.
Alright. Also, you know, should have added these in before, but don't forget these lines. You know, the little creases above your eye. And also, the eyebrow should be somewhere above this point. Just make sure you put it like right above. Boom, boom. Whatever shape you want, I prefer them to go in an arc. Make these, you want to aim these almost in the same direction. That's the order I like to do it in, and then I like to squiggle through it. You know, it's all going to make sense in a minute why you do it like this. And you could add more. Add, you know, make it as bushy as you want. This is just how you style it, but you know, my specific style, I use the line art to style it. Okay. I think that's a good position. It's like she's raising her eyebrow. Alright. And last but not least, to add a little bit more life to this, we actually brighten up some of her features. Like, you want to get some light right here, some light right here, you know, some light under for her cheeks, right under the lid. This part is actually very similar to applying makeup. That's how I like to see it. So for any of the makeup artists or women viewers, this part is just look at it like that. You're applying layers of makeup. All right. See how that look? And we are indeed missing one more thing, and that would be our good old multiply layer. Make that blue, darken it a little, bring this right here. Wow. Hold on. Make sure you bring this down. However, just bring it down enough to where you feel it's necessary. Right now, for the moment you guys have been waiting for, let us do our eyebrows. You can make a layer for this, you don't have to, but you can. So boom, you wanna lightly shade that on. darken that a little more. 'Cause I really want these eyebrows to be dark. You could get a nice brush to, you know, make it feel hairy. Like if I, you know, come in a little, you know, this feels like, it feels like hair. If you look at it, like the way that they, how this goes back, like almost a sharp pattern. I'm gonna brush that on, kind of spike it out. You could do it with the bottom too, in the opposite way, the opposite direction. Kind of adds to it. And then last but not least, you go back to that line layer. So it's important to separate the layers. And you add some light to that. I say add the light to the top though. Gives it that 3D effect. Well, yep, you see it, right? I know you're starting to see it. I know you're starting to. I know you're starting to see that. Alright. Just draw a nice highlight through it. Wow. Look at that. It's a beautiful eye. That's nice. Alright guys, that's basically it. Thanks for watching guys. I'm glad you stayed. For those who actually stayed to the end, I'm very glad that you stayed to the end. And I really do hope that you learned something. If you liked the video, make sure that you hit that like button and share it to other artists who you think are interested in art tutorials. Have a great day and hope to see you in the future.